สวัสดีครับ Greetings from Bangkok. Once again, Kasit Piromya during the second week of the month of April 2026. We are now in the festive mood with the Songkran Thai New Year. And it is a good timing for the new Thai government under the leadership of Mr. Anutin Charnvirakul, the Thai Prime Minister, to start anew with positive intention and action. The Anutin government has a very comfortable majority in the parliament. It has almost 300 seats out of 500 seats in the House of Representatives. And in the upper house in the Senate, it has a sort of a cordial alliance with the majority of the members of the upper house. So the government side, with this very comfortable majority votes or seats, could do a lot for the benefit of the Thai society as a whole. But at the same time, there is a need for Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul and his government and his members of parliament to settle some of the outstanding negative issues of the Thai kingdom. One is about the land holding and ownership that used to belong to the Railway Authority of Thailand, but somehow that very big piece of land was being passed out to individuals and companies. And the Court of Justice has found that such action to be illegal. Therefore, the Land Department of the Ministry of Interior has to issue new land titles to be given to the Railway Authority of Thailand. But such action has been delayed. And everyone knows that the delay or the postponement came about because of the political pressure and intervention and alleged wrongdoings were being linked to some senior members of the Pheuthai Thai party, the main coalition partner of the present government under the leadership of Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul. So it is incumbent and it is a moral responsibility on the part of Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul to ensure that legal procedures move accordingly to its final conclusion, bringing the wrongdoers to the Court of Justice. The issuance of land title back to the Railway Authority of Thailand. So that's one issue that should not be delayed further. The second issue is about political interference in the procedures and the selection processes of the senators a few months ago, that there was much of political interference, the use of money, the use of political pressures, and so on. So the whole issue went to the Court of Justice. And many of the members of the Pheuthai Thai party were alleged to be involved in this illegal process. So the final outcome of the selection of the senators of 200 in number was not on the legal side. There was too much interference and political pressure, and the use of money to coerce or to convince some of the people involved in the selection process of the senators of Thailand. And to show the true mental impartiality and the siding with the legal context of the Kingdom of Thailand, Mr. Anutin Charnvirakul, the Prime Minister, must ensure that all the legal procedures move to its final conclusion within the course of this year 2026. The longer the cases linger on, it would be detrimental to the very integrity, respect for the Prime Minister himself, his cabinet, and his coalition partners altogether. So the land question, the problem of the selection of the senators, these two cases very much involved the Prime Minister himself and his political party, the Pheuthai Thai. And unless and until he ensure that final outcome of the legal procedures come within the course of this year 2026, it would be a taboo. It would tarnish his reputation and credibility. And there will be more and more rising discontentment of the public at large. And with discontentment, one could foresee the more social media attacks, the rallies to be held on the streets, and more court cases about the failures of the government side to carry out its responsibility to the fullest of its ability, legal and moral obligation. Leadership, mantle of leadership, comes when a particular leader can make a distinction between the national interest and the personal vested interests of himself and his entourage. The position of the Prime Minister is to serve the country. It is not to serve an interested group, vested groups, and so on. And hopefully, Mr. Anutin Charnvirakul will take the right side of the political arena and move accordingly. He has very comfortable majority in the parliament. His coalition government is quite popular. There are many possibilities, many challenges, but all of this must be undertaken with the intention to serve the public at large for the common good of the country and nothing else. Mr. Anutin Charnvirakul can become a very important statement of the Kingdom of Thailand. But to be a statement, he must stand on the right side of the political arena. Being with the law and being with the law of morality, the Dhamma, that's the only cause for him to take and nothing else. Otherwise, his prime ministership will be doomed from the very beginning. And it will turn out finally that he will have more political confrontation and enemies rather than friends, good wishes and supporters. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ